Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a War of Brothers campaign for you. Our first round is going to be Hilltop, followed up by the River Town. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, regiments for today. On the CSA side, you have the 6th Arkansas, 14th Tennessee, 1st Louisiana Zouave Battalion, 5th Alabama, 7th South Carolina, the Kentucky Outlaws, Evans Independent Brigade, 20th Georgia, Army of Northern Virginia, 10th Tennessee, 7th Louisiana, 5th New Hampshire, and the 65th Illinois. Whereas on the Union side, you have the 3rd United States Horse Artillery, Midwest Brigade, 27th Ohio, 8th Connecticut, 10th United States, 1st Maryland, 11th Pennsylvania, New York Volunteers, and the 114th Pennsylvania. Server pop for tonight's fight, 349. CSA up by 1 soldier in terms of artillery. Each side has the option. It's actually dead even now, but CSA has 9 on artillery. Union's taking 7. Infantry in balance is going to be 3 in favor of the CSA side. And frontline reporters for today, on the Union perspective, you have Patrick here from the 8th Connecticut, and the CSA side, you have Cloud from the Army in Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And we already got a little charge going on amongst the skirmishers. Skirmishers can leave before everyone else on the team. And both teams' skirmishers decide to head for this B point. CSA initially get the cap, first LAB and EIB for CSA. Looks like sorry.
Hey boss, can you tell me if you go down, brother?
Looks like some Midwest and 114th Pennsylvania guys were the Union skirmishers trying to get that, but they get pushed back. Good on CSA skirmishers there. But on top of the frontline reporters, if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. On top of that as well, in the pinned comment of the video, we are doing War of Rights yearly awards. We're doing it for the 2nd year now, and we need help nominating people and groups and places for the finalists. So we need you to nominate the finalists, and yeah, it should be a good one. Should be exciting. But today's been a good day so far. Fantasy team won, my NFL team won, and snow's outside. A perfect way to end the weekend here. Should be a good fight. Rest of the team's infantry is allowed to move out at the 42-minute mark, although I'm pretty sure it's quick time or double quick until the 40-minute mark when they can start sprinting. Looks like it's at the quick time. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's beautiful. Simply phenomenal. But after the 40-minute mark, sprinting can start. No bayonets until the 30-minute mark, so it should be a good thing. So what was really cool, at least before going into tonight's round, is the chord sheet estimated that there was a min-max. That's how they do coordination, right? Regiments put their min and max, and then they balance based off that. But the maximum tonight would have been 400, which would have been our total server pop. And I'm sure as the start of this match happens, start of the event happens, that number will go up from what we saw earlier. And I want to check what that is. It's always nice to see a full pop server, but Union's fully sending towards the middle B point. Pushing through the corner right now, you got Midwest, the U.S. skirmishers going to be pushing out EIB here with the 114th PA. Rest of the Union team, though, huge line starting to gather on the B point. NYV and 3rd USHA making a push to the point, and Union's going to break through that and take the B point in their way. CSA, a lot of their forces heading to the C point. They should be able to easily cap that as Union only has a smaller force. Meanwhile, towards the A point, rest of the Union team is heading this way. Initial CSA defense is here in A and V, but they're outnumbered. So the name of the game with Conquest, you're trying to capture a majority of the points. We've seen 3 of them on the map. If you have a majority of them, you deal a ticket damage on your opponent. That ticket loss to your opponent is going to be way more damage to your opponent than anything else in this game. So flags are of top priority in this game mode. Now CSA is up 2-0 right now, so they're going to be dealing 2 flag pulls worth of damage to the Union side, but Union shortly is going to get the B point, which is going to cut that flagpole lead to 1. And then Union should be able to get this A point here shortly and be up 2-1. Now the flags cancel out. So in a moment, we'll see the Union side is going to capture this B point. And what happens is 2 of these flags cancel each other out. So CSA, as of right now, is dealing only 1 flagpole's worth of damage to the Union side. It's not like CSA is dealing 2 flagpole's worth of damage to the Union, and Union's dealing 1 to the CSA. So right now, no one's losing any tickets to the flags. But should be a good fight. The past couple of weeks, we've really seen the CSA campaign hone in on a strategy that has worked phenomenally for them in this event. And it really came to head last week where CSA absolutely dominated. A crushing 2-0 for the Union side. But new week, new strategies planned, new maps. It should be a great one. 65th Illinois starting to push the B point. Midwest 114th looking to hold.
Shoot him, boys! Get that flag! Come on, go get them!
So elemental surprise for CSA, 10th Tennessee with the 65th Illinois as well, which Union lines are going to brace. A lot more Union holding back here as well. NYV deciding to stay on the B point as well to assist. Not a bad idea there. And it looks like that A and V flag, I'm assuming it's theirs anyways, got knocked down by the Union team. And it looks like Union at A is setting themselves up to kind of block off CSA that are approaching from their spawn, which is roughly center of the screen there. Approaching up this way, you got A and V. Union outnumbers them, but CSA is starting to make a little bit of a heavier push towards the B point. TKO on the snake fence, but a little outnumbered there. This is the beauty of Conquest, is everything happens at once. And when you have almost, you know, a full pop server here, the combat never ends, the chaos never ends, and it's a glorious thing to see. So, A and V gets close, starting the shootout. 8th Connecticut is looking to hold on that side. You got 1st Maryland here as well. The bulk of 5th Corps here. See, 1st Maryland's trying to shift over and get close to A and V here. Looks like A and V's got some buck and ball shots. Based on, yep, so they do, but 1st Maryland reinforcement's going to throw them off. 8th Connecticut, Ender in front there, going to hit the side, and that's going to clean wipe A and V. They're pushed off, but a lot of Unions over there, not so much here. CSA, a lot of their team getting up on the snake fence, approaching this B point.
Oh, a bunch of them, they're coming out north.
Skirmish it out, 114!
So Union on the only bit of cover they have, but look at the line. I mean, they could spread out a little more, but it's still a very spread out line, all shooting in one concentrated area. You understand why Union's in that spot, but it can be difficult. CSA starting to go up and over to try to get the decap.
Let's go decap the front.
6th Arkansas on the point immediately. 10th Tennessee's going up to assist. Starting to push up on the rocks. Of course, Union to maybe back off or just to protect the guy who's decapping. You even got some CSA further down the hill there. Getting flanking shots.
Shoot him in the fire. Get that flag up here. Just keep shooting. Independent fire. Right.
And so CSA is going to be able to get a decap, bringing their flag upward to assist. Union, though, seeing that decap, are all shifting this way immediately in the corn. The 8th Connecticut guys flanking A and V are now flanking the CSA force.
Hey, Union in the corn! Union in the corn! You're fire! Hey, no bayo! What the fuck?
Someone's got a bayonet on. But besides that, you got bulk of the Union team pushing in. 3rd Usha going in on the point directly. CSA's never able to get the cap.
6th Arkansas, I virtually need.
Take that, Bulk! That's my thing!
So 3rd Usha will clear it. You got some Union holding back, shooting. This is going to leave a little opening potentially for A and V to get that A point back. Further up the hill, some 7th LA guys trying to go through, but 1st Maryland looks like they want to get a flank. Rip that officer. Rip team flash. And with 1st Maryland rushing through the side to clear that, Union's wiped CSA on the B point, gotten one of the CSA flags down. Huge, because you obviously need those to capture the point, but you lose a flag. You can't have guys spawn in the middle of your line. They have to spawn at main instead, and those flags are down for 5 minutes unless they are dropped out of bounds. So quickly, while we have a little bit of a break here, 370s are popped. It's so cool. The devs have spent so much time optimizing this game and, you know, getting it to a point where we have 400 player servers consistently, and they've done 500, and it's at least worked well on my PC, but I at least know I have at least a higher end thing. And, you know, it's nice to see when events can actually get up to 400. Or get close to that anyways. You don't usually see that too often. That's just because, you know, everyone has different play styles for an event. Sometimes disagreements happen, but when stuff like this can happen, it can be a beautiful thing. And I don't know if any other event, at least that I watch anyways, gets up to this amount. I don't know if UEC does on Saturday though, but it's a beautiful thing to see. Union bouncing off of B, pushing back for the A point, which PA and V, there's some PA guys in here. Get a decap. Ooh, that's a nice arty shot from Union. Down the hill a little ways. And Union see that, they're going to charge right in. Why not?
6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Oh, got him.
Close charge there. Union charging up top, really trying to get a flank, also kill some artillery. But that flank's not necessarily needed, as Union will win the charge. A couple NYV guys still there. Good job on Les Deluxe. Never mind, he died. Terrible, I'm kidding. He got it out a fair bit of ways. But good bounce back by the Union side. They're going to be able to get this A point back. So good on them.
Go, go, go.
Hey, come on, we gotta go.
Get that flag up, get that flag up.
And looks like 8th Connecticut, a few guys there. EIB at least being a harassing force. And that's normally how you want to play Conquest. You usually fight over 2 points, at least try to keep it. Especially on this high pot, you're generally going to spread yourselves among the 2 points that you have. But try to send someone to decap your opponent's safe point. It looks like Union has a few guys going through the corner there. CSA has groups holding back. You obviously have the CSA Artillery and EIB over here at A. But both sides are engaged now. CSA hit it first, but Union's got the flagpole lead. 1st Maryland and 65th Illinois are just kind of staring at each other right now.
Check.
I know, fail.
There we go.
Give in to them.
Snap. Oh, you can't stab
Remember,
me,
back
bitch.
a couple steps off the fence so they can't stab you through it.
Take a few steps back.
So 1st Maryland will win there. War of Rights can come down to a numbers game most of the time. CSA making a huge push towards B. 7th LA, 10th Tennessee, pushing up directly on Midwest Brigade's side. They get absolutely beautiful shots. They're going to throw them off. A little down the hill, though.
I'm good right here.
6th Arkansas pushing up on 3rd Usher. Looks like maybe 20th Georgia's with 6th Arkansas as well. But 3rd Usher is not going to realize this flank from 1st LAB that's about to hit him on further down the hill. So CSA get a good win in there. Union, though, sensing this, are already starting to shift off. 8th Connecticut's moving down to the B point. CSA, a lot of guys in the woods there. They might make a push for A soon. Flanking, though, 20th Georgia and TKO inside of 8th Connecticut.
Behind us. Roll Tide, Yank Dog. Roll Tide.
But, I mean, 8th Connecticut kind of trickling in there, which TKO and 20th Georgia really kind of spread that out a little bit. But a couple of them break through.
flags. I don't know how long I can hold on.
Turn around and shoot, baby.
There! In the goal. Get that flag up.
Yes, sir.
Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it. Hit him. Hit him.
Go get him. Come here, boy.
And so 8th Connecticut on top of the point. Union's really kind of taking this over, at least on the B point directly.
Come here, you punk bitch. Get the flag up with the... Yeah. Come here.
But that doesn't last long with the CSA forces surrounding the position. And CSA will hold and take the point. A little bit of a skirmish happening near the A point. The A and V's pushed up this way. NYV.
Make sure it doesn't go down.
10th West on the opposite side of that.
Light him up. Light him up. Light him up. Get flag up. Here they come. Kill their flag. Kill that flag. Kill that flag. Kill that flag.
Get the flag, boys. Get the flag.
A and V firepower is going to win there. Union. A couple of guys trickling up towards the B point. CSA has nobody at the C point, by the way. Could be a huge opportunity here. 27th Ohio was 1st Ohio. Did a rebrand. Now the 27th Ohio. Going to push to that C point, and they're going to be able to get a decap, and that's going to be huge. Because CSA has concentrated a lot of their efforts on B and A at this point, trying to take a second point, which is understandable. But the moment that the C point is decapped, someone from CSA is going to have to send one of their 4 flags back to that point to get a cap. And if there's no communication on who, a lot of CSA could retreat.
Just hold it. I'd like to taste that bucking ball, bitch.
A&V pushing down on 1st Maryland, but a numbers game. Looks like Union may have lost 1 flag on the B point, but nice little flanking maneuver from NYV as well, and they wipe A&V. A&V's flag has been down like most of the game. A lot of Union moving out of main spawn. Probably the groups without the mobile respawn, the flag being down, they're going to be able to crush in the side of the B point, but you see some CSA moving out towards the A point. 65th Illinois, behind them, EIB. Now, that's the thing, right? No one in this event, they have Steam chat. They don't have that. The officers can't instantly communicate. And so if you're an officer on CSA side and you see your save point has been decapped, your thought's going to be, well, someone has to do it. I don't know if my friendlies are going to do it, so I'm going to do it. And then as a result, if you have multiple groups that do that, you get a whole horde of CSA going back to the C point, and that'll leave B and A a little more open for the Union to take. So CSA, a couple 65th guys trying to get the A point. NYV sees them. So does Power Rat.
Come on, you fucking...
No, whoa.
That's not very nice. You get off the plane.
Did you see Power Rat there? Like,
Oh my, how dare you?
You guys are stinkers.
bended over backwards there, and like his legs held him up. That's a pretty strong ragdoll there. So Union main spawn starting to push up. Looks like a couple may have already gone in. 1st Maryland approaching on the other side. A well-timed push by Union, intentional or not. TKO shifting to meet.
Race to charge.
Couple steps off the fan.
So 1st Maryland winning on top of there. Union hit from main spawn as well. And they clean sweep that. I mean, CSA not looking that way because there's a lot of Union coming from a different direction. And so Union, huge win for them right now on B. Who is this for CSA? Tennessee trying to collapse down on the side of 1st Maryland.
Turn around.
Brace, boys, brace with me. Maryland.
And that will be held. So Union still has the A point secured. About to get the B point secured. CSA have sent some forces back to the C point. Not a whole lot, all things considered, which is good for CSA. 6th Arkansas immediately on the point, but they don't have a flag. A little to the west, you got 5th New Hampshire formed up over here. No flag there. But we do have a flag with the 1st LAB that's going this way. Each side has 4 flags. Looks like A&V finally picked up their flag. Thing's been down for a lot of the match. But Union's got a ticket lead right now. And, I mean... Oh, man. You know, when this mode first came out, 400 player pop wasn't a thing. I think it was either 250 or 300. And it's like these big maps, you know, with not a lot of people on it.
Awesome. Good grab, though. Good
You know, it's not that great of a mode. Because you're just spending most of the time running around and not fighting anyone. But watching this near 400 pop, this mode has turned out a lot better than what I initially thought. A&V pushing out of the woods.
To the west. West. Uphill. Steps off the fence, boys.
Pour that bucket ball in. Light them up.
Boys, they're coming from the west.
Oh, shit.
Fucking ball, use it. Howdy, fellas.
And you can see the power of that bucking ball there. A&V wiping First Maryland pretty quickly. Duchess trying to get the flag out. And you'll get it at least out to a reasonable range. Union might see A&V and try to go for a flank. Look at how many CSA is starting to move over to C. I guess that's the same amount we saw earlier. They're just a lot more condensed. You even have some more CSA trickling that way. But at least CSA will be able to stop the 2 flagpole bleed rate. 8th Connecticut, seeing A&V, is going to try to pursue them, but A&V leaves before that. And they're going to try to charge this other Union group, NYV for the most part, with 11th PA.
Break them. Break their dicks off. Fight them.
Give me that flag, boy.
What you doing, boy?
Get to you, don't enter front of those.
Get that flag, get that flag, get that flag.
And a couple CSA guys up top here. EIB, 65th Illinois. Who got the flag out? Slim Jim, look at them go. Oh, he's running right into the Union line there. Look at Patrick's view on the top right. I think it got it. But it's going to provide enough of a distraction to get the decap and stop the ticket bleed. CSA starting to make an approach from C to the B point. And 3 guys from 3 different regiments here are now heading to that C point. And CSA is not keeping a single group back outside of a guy or so. Maybe to act as an alarm. But 6 Arkansas on top of B point.
Shoot these motherfuckers.
Savage is dodging shots as he walks it. Oh, there he goes.
West.
So you got more CSA reinforcements approaching as well. 1 CSA group is heading back to C to defend 20th Georgia. Good decision on that. I mean, that's going to be the thing, right? Union gets a decap there. CSA, having no one before, you know, someone's going to want to stay back to make sure it isn't decapped. And as a result, CSA is going to spend manpower there that, you know, they'd rather be spending somewhere else, helping Union out a little bit there. So, CSA down about, you know, a third of a morale stage right now. They did not end up winning that A point. Union collapsed in, eventually knocking it down. Some 8th Connecticut, and I presume NYV, 3rd Usha as well. But Union doesn't have a flag in the area, so they're not able to get a cap, which, real good news for CSA. CSA has a flag up top, but slightly outnumbered unless... Is this A and B? Look at that, it is. Unless they push in, CSA might be a little outnumbered, but A and V's going in. B point, though, CSA trying to work on the decap. Union repressuring First Maryland.
Brace, northwest.
CSA trying to push up on the rocks, TKO.
Try and flank us from the west. Hold them northeast.
And CSA is now dealing a ticket drain on the Union.
Come on, boys, independent.
Spread it out on these rocks, right? Hey, you're getting...
Maryland, up to the new line.
Fuck you two!
Keep up independent.
Hey, buddy, I see you, officer. Peek your head again.
Come on, Red.
Fuck you, buddy. Come on over here.
Didn't you
Come
pray
on.
today?
Come on, flag,
Did you
come
pray
on.
today?
So good hold here from First Maryland. They're taking a lot of casualties there, but they're keeping CSA off the point. They have the tickets to burn as well. Some more Union reinforcements here. Looks like A&V joined up with 65th and EIB, and they're gonna threaten at least to make a push to the A point. NYV, some 8th Connecticut mixed in. Gonna try to hold that. They're moving in the open though. And I mean, CSA is starting to raise the flag on B. They're just going to throw bodies until they get it. They have a couple guys up top. Nice flanking shots down there. Union, ballsy here from NYV, holding in the open with this line, but open order.
See, there's a group of them on their cannon. Shoot
Get a
them on
flag
that
with a
cannon
flagpole?
quickly. Shoot them on that cannon.
Justice, can you get on the
They're moving
flagpole
that
for
cannon
5
towards
seconds?
us.
Sir. Bring that flag up. Bring that flag up. Bring that flag up. Mine. Come on.
I didn't mind 8 guys.
So CSA finally gets that B point. Union's getting dwindled out. No surprise there. I mean, you're being shot at from many different angles. But, I mean, the chaos has been going on. Union, a good amount are white just because of that B point engagement a moment ago, or are focused on the A point. CSA's really bounced back from losing that C point. And Union now has to respond in one way or another. I mean, they're going to get the A point, but they have to keep some forces here. Just because CSA's got groups on those rocks.
Here they come! Watch outside! ACT! Shifting right! 8 Connecticut!
Connecticut on under!
Alright, on under.
And I mean, as long as the CSA is threatening the A point, we'll see how many forces Union wants to commit to the C point. Is this still 20th Georgia sitting over here? Yep, they are hiding in the bushes there. Real good on them to do that. I mean, it's a very boring job, but it is a very important job. Because, you know, flagpoles are the most important thing in this game, and if you lose it, it's not good. So, Union maybe looking to try to surround the CSA here. 8th Connecticut's moving through a nice flank, gonna charge the Arty as well.
That didn't really kill any of us.
Swing right!
That didn't really kill any of us. That kind of
Good work, boys! This gun!
Go this way. Go that way. Go.
Keep going. Stay on John.
Go, boys! Into them!
And Union kind of has to collapse in from both sides here if they want to do something, because CSA recognized the situation immediately, turned the line, and 8th Connecticut is getting slaughtered. Woo! Nice arty shot from Union. Which, I'm going to change sides so we can stop getting that pop-up. Rest of the Union now charging in a little late, but will CSA be able to react in time?
Reform on the east.
Where is thine enemy? Indeed, you are the enemy. Quiet, sir.
And CSA reacts good enough. Union maybe having a little less numbers there, but good hold from C. That's a huge hold. Union actually committing a little bit of a force towards the C point, but do they have a flag? They do not, it looks like. 27th Ohio and 3rd Usha.
So you can't tell that they shit themselves.
But they should get a decap. And Union is going to be down 2 flagpoles here. Union, you know, ever so slightly up earlier, is now a little bit down. They're going to be the first to hit breaking, and they're not in a good spot. That push, I mean, they hold the A point. They don't fully wipe CSA, though, so they still have to commit some forces there. First Maryland's going to make a push to the B point.
CSA go home, CSA go home, CSA go home. I'm gonna suck you off, officer. Yeah. Hold the rocks, hold the rocks!
So First Maryland get a little bit of a win there. Good win. 20. What? It looked like Union won and should have gotten a decap, but
Right, team kill.
looks like that didn't happen.
We need to stop them from capping.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Union, you know, that'd be a huge decap for them. There's so much going on. This is awesome. It's kind of hard to keep track. Oh, man. We actually have a little bit of a break here. This is, man, it's just such a cool thing. There's so much going on, it can be hard to comprehend what's going on from above. I mean, you can see what's happening, but to, like, really, like, understand it, at least watching war rights in the past, it's like, you know, you'll have, you know, 250, 300, you know, 330, and, like, there'll be distinct team actions, but there's so many people on each side that they could send a lot of guys everywhere, and it's just all happening at once. And the ever-changing battlefield, it's a beautiful thing. So that's a huge decap for Union, though, at the C point. And CSA is going to have to send a group back. They are, and it's not a lot of guys back. TKO heading that way right now. Good on them. Ticket bleed stop. CSA hit braking. Union making another push. They are up to the CSA stronghold around A. If Union gets this wipe, they might be able to take this game. Looks like they are.
Shoot that flag. Throw the potato. Take him.
I ain't go down without a scrap.
Oh, don't.
Keep moving, keep moving.
So that's a huge wipe. One flag is down. One flag was taken out. Good job here by Cloud to get the flag out. That's at least going to be able to keep a more immediate CSA presence there. Looks like some Union have charged from their spawn direction. 10th US.
Yeah. Yeah.
And CSA doesn't kind of realize.
Take it.
Hello, boys.
Rambo in the crowd. Rambo in the crowd.
Number 6. That's number 6. Get him. Number 7. Corner, motherfucker.
Hey, look left, guys. Look left. Look east. They're coming up the corn.
And 10th US and 114th PA got a lot more kills than what they should have, but, you know, you'll take it. So, Union starts pushing a little of their forces off of the 8 point, because they gotta, you know, they gotta get a 2-1 flagpole lead here, and this is the opportunity with CSA off at the C point, which, you know, huge props to CSA. They, you know, they haven't really overreacted to the decaps at their save point, whether it be because they planned something in court for that, or it's just how it is. CSA's done a good job of that, and it's let them at least stay contested on the other 2 points. And I mean, that's kind of the strategy we've at least seen from CSA the past couple of weeks, and it can be especially true on a higher pop. CSA has really tried a strategy of contesting all 3 points at the same time. Usually in Conquest, you just try to contest 2 because you only need a 2-1 flagpole lead. But Union, who likes to play much more blobbed up than the CSA side, which we've kind of seen tonight, creates windows where Union leaves, you know, a smaller force defending A, and CSA, with the guys there, a third of their team could overwhelm and take the point back, which we'll see if CSA can maybe do that, because Union right now overwhelming on top of the B point. CSA that are here keeping distance. Which CSA outside of A is, you know, getting cooked up to move in again. But they got to move a little quick here, because once Union can get settled in, it might be a little difficult for the CSA to break through. But we kind of saw that earlier too, so I mean, never know. Big win though for Union on B. They needed that. I mean, they're down about a fourth of a stage right now. CSA from C starting to move this way to the center. And as described, A and V pushing into the A point. If Union can hold this, they might be able to take the game. We'll see. But that is not happening. A and V went on top of the point. Union staying in their defensive area. They don't want to be in the open. You can understand that. But right as Union gets a 2-1 flagpole lead that they need, they might lose it.
Praise.
Watch it. Here they
Hold out.
come. Here they come. Don't go out to meet them.
So that's a decap. Union hold. CSA pushing from at least the C point, but Union's going to be able to hold this.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
And that's a huge hold by Union on B. Union sending a lot more forces to the A point. CSA is not going to be able to get the cap.
Drop the flags! If you're gonna get the flags, drop those fucking flags! This way, this way!
8th Connecticut wants to roll over here and stop that. And so CSA will not be able to get the cap. I mean, geez, there's only 7 minutes left. It's gone by fast. Last couple minutes here are going to be huge. CSA have a slight ticket advantage, but they're about to be down a flagpole, and in a few minutes you can be knocked down a considerable amount. Went down by a flag. 5th New Hampshire and 10th Tennessee hitting NYB and 114th.
Up the fence. Up the fence. Yep.
Come here!
I'm gonna get you.
Come here.
They don't
They're coming.
Don't you run from me,
You
you
like
son of a
Confederacy, so
bitch!
much time to die for it, boy.
So that's a wipe there. Union starting to move. First Maryland's heading to the A point, which Union has locked down. They weren't able to get CSA flags down, but Union might need to watch the B point. We'll see. 65th shifting down a little bit. CSA, Union has control of the field essentially right now. EIB's pushing up. Union's got a flagpole lead. Union has to hold this, so they're going to lose the game. Or not win. I think that's the better way to put it, because this can draw. Union's very close to last stand. They could outright hit it just through casualties alone at this point. But Union, in order to get CSA down to that final stage of last stand, they need the flags. The flag advantage.
Hey, Connecticut! Shift left! They're also directly in front of us.
Shoot walls! Shoot walls!
My fence. Back up.
Here they come. You back up. This is my corn. You go back down to the ground. Oh, God.
Damn, we missed.
You have no cornbread. They're running.
Who the fuck just shot my captain?
Jeez. I wonder how much action it is down there versus up here, because up here it feels like there's always something happening. Whereas down there, you die, you sit in a spawn screen for some time. I'm very intrigued to see the casualty count at the end of this. 8th Connecticut eventually gets pushed off. They got a gun named that way, though. I assume this is their gun.
Don't die.
Why would CSA point a gun to their own spawn? Union very close to last stand. CSA needs to break Union into last stand as soon as possible. Because once you hit last stand, you don't have any more respawns. And every second that ticks by, CSA's dropping to the flag disadvantage. Which, again, a lot of the CSA in their spawn area or by C where a lot of the fighting's not happening.
Which one? I'll shoot you.
Get him, boys. Woo!
Get this guy.
I have a gun too.
I got the officer.
Get that officer.
Wow. This could be a draw. This is looking like it's going to be a draw. Because... what's server pop right now? 384. You have to kill 190 people while in last stand or get a triple cap to win at that point. If both sides are in last stand, it's a draw. At least when the clock hits 0, it'll be a draw if they're the same morale stage. Doesn't matter how far you are into it. So Union drops into last stand first. So if a Union guy dies, he don't come back. If he was dead when they hit that spawned at main, so Union's got a huge wave left. CSA pushing B. And CSA follows suit. So this is it for everyone. You die, you don't come back.
Don't shoot me unfriendly. Don't shoot me unfriendly.
Demons.
Time for the buddy. Finally got the buddy. They're climbing over the rocks. Look at the rocks.
So at this point, if the clock hits 0, it's going to be a draw. In order for either side to win, they need to triple cap the points and hold it for 3 minutes or fully wipe their opponent. Fully wiping an opponent in 3 minutes is going to be very difficult to do. Here comes some more CSA.
Get up and over. There's red zone point.
I mean, it's not easy. I mean, you can wipe 190 people. It's just in 2.5 minutes, not a lot of time. CSA will eventually overtake the B point. How many flags you have up at the end of the round matters for campaign purposes. That's why they're still going to fight over it. But, I mean, you have Union guys trying to go up to the B point. They're being cut off right now, at least an attempted cut off by 20th Georgia. They're going to get a fair amount of kills on Midwest. But Union numbers will prevail. Union even sending a group over to that CSA point at C. This being 8th Connecticut, and I mean, they don't know, but there's no CSA there, so they're going to be able to get that point relatively easily. Got 1st Maryland, 27th Ohio pushing up to the B point, which CSA has a couple guys on. A lot of CSA not committing. I mean, when I say you got to wipe your opponent, you got to kill all but like 3 guys. And there's going to be 3 guys alive when this clock hits 0 on both sides.
Easy shots. Do not jump over.
Stay on the side.
All in front of us. Easy shots.
Oh, I jumped over.
Oh no. Really?
No, come back.
We're probably gonna die.
Decap that
Oh, he dropped the
UMP.
flag.
Light them up. Light them up. 2 people start. 3 people start.
Yeah, this is just about kills now. This is
Charles,
just
do me a
about
favor.
kills.
Don't shoot me in the back.
Can someone shoot the guy with the revolver?
Third, get up! Get up in the rock! Third, in the rock!
So CSA making a push on A point. We obviously saw the bush. The bush.
Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out, boys. Take him out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing in. Keep pushing in. Keep pushing in. Keep pushing in. You're not taking his flag down.
NYV is going to be able to barely hold the point at A. Union have a regiment at C. They got the decap there. CSA has numbers on B. CSA is very close to getting fully wiped. 20 seconds, though. It's not going to happen. And this round's going to end in a, at least in terms of War of Rights, a draw.
Don't raise it. Do not. Don't waste.
Now, in campaign purposes, one side maybe wins or other. I wouldn't know that off the top of my head, but this is going to be a draw.
We're taking the rocks.
What a match of conquest. Wow. You don't ever see pops get very close to 400. And this is what we see. That was beautiful. That was an art right there. Non-stop action. Conquest. What a phenomenal mode on high pop. This was really well done. Non-stop competitiveness by both sides. CSA kind of had the advantage the whole time, though, because they had the C point. No one was really fighting over it. But Union was able to keep a good enough control in the A and B point that they were able to keep things even. Really good fight. A lot of casualties. We'll see you all shortly for the second round. Here we are to start our second round. I hear it out of the corner of a frontline reporter view, but someone said, when I say 6, you say 7. And then the chant commenced. Anyways, server pop for the start of our second round. 363. CSA up by 3 on the Union. I'm pretty sure there's no artillery for this, and it looks like there's none. So, imbalance of 3 is as you see it for the infantry in balance. And so, with that being said, skirmishers have been allowed to move out already. They're fighting over the center B point. You have the C point over there in the Washington Street. But Union, at least initially, getting the point Midwest. Going to try to hold off the CSA, which again is EIB and 1st LAB. It's actually quite fascinating. CSA from their spawn can run up this kind of hill here, which you usually didn't see on this map. Normally what you saw is both sides collapse down to the A point and get into a little scrum here. Although Union can run backwards from their main spawn and they have a nice little hill of their own to get up to the center map area. So again, no sprinting until 40, and no bayonets until the 30-minute mark. Going to be in another amazing round in the streets of Harper's Ferry.
Until you actually try it, but they can.
What the? Keep staying behind this car.
What?
Hold the line, Arkansas.
To the west road.
And already a lot here. A lot of CSA making their way to that A point. Not as many Union guys are.
Light them up. Light them up. Oh my God, with the fucking shooting. Jesus Christ.
And so CSA is going to be able to capture that A point. A lot of the Union heading towards the B point. You have CSA heading this way. Looks like CSA skirmishers are just going to bypass the B point, which Union skirmishers realizing are making a smart play. They probably saw all of them go. And so they're like, CSA is probably not going to be here for a while, so let's mirror them and, you know, either beat them or just delay them from getting to the C point. So not a bad idea here. Midwest, a couple of them up top. There's the rest of Midwest, and who's this? And 114th PA. But 40-minute mark has been hit. Sprinting is a go. And generally on this map, my opinion would be to fight over these 2 points. And that's just because you see CSA can approach from this side of the map. Union can get up on the stone wall here to stop that. But also, when you're approaching from this side of the map, it's not that wide of an area. You can easily, maybe not easily, but it's a lot easier than a lot of other places. You just keep whatever team is down here, down here. Now, Union isn't fully set up yet. Close to being, which is going to give CSA a quick window to get here at the B point. But Union skirmishers have pushed up on the C point. They're getting a little closer, but CSA look like they're going to get it. We'll briefly be looking at that. But first of the CSA infantry line is about to get at this point. NYV's here to stop it. TKO pushing up with 65th.
Oh no, another moment of skill issues for your decoys. Put that gun down.
Aim for the legs, guys. Aim for the legs.
Aim for the kneecaps. Take their caps.
Meanwhile, some CSA have rolled up the side. Nice flanking shots from 20th Georgia, but they're flanked by 3rd Usha. Nice little volley from them.
Someone pull it back on me.
20th Georgia is going to get wiped there. And so that should be able to sweep down and at least hold off the CSA there. But with them looking on that side of the road, CSA are able to make a push on the opposite side. 6 Arkansas in front. No surprise there. Going to make a push right up to the B point. Union should be alerted of the situation, and they're probably going to turn.
Independent fire. Light them up. Hold the line. Independent fire. To your right oblique as well.
I assume someone was notified.
Sectional fire. Bring it back a little bit if you have to.
I don't see anyone right.
They are fine with the decap. Alrighty. We had a couple more groups moving about here. 7th LA starting to push up. It'd be really good for them to get their flag back. 3rd Usha, who's in the corner, starting to back off. 114th sees him though. I'm shocked that 8th Connecticut didn't move for the point. Now they are.
NYV left. NYV left.
Charge him, Ed!
Charge!
Let's go!
6, 7.
You're the traitors. You're the fucking traitors.
6, 7. 6, 7. 6,
We got the
7.
67th Arkansas, so thank you.
6, 7.
And that's going to be a wipe there. A victory for the OGs. And Union not able to get the CSA flag down. That's probably been the most impressive thing from tonight is both sides' ability to not lose their flags. And as I say that, CSA Skirms lost a flag. We did see some Union movement head this way. First Maryland. They're going to be able to decap and cap the point. Only one CSA guy left in Griff here. Which, it's getting close to Christmas time where you can watch Harry Potter again. It's great. I've done this for the past couple of years. It's been great. You start the first Harry Potter movie on Christmas or the day after that, and you can watch one every single day leading up to New Year's.
Crouching loads, crouching loads.
It's a fun little tradition. You know, it just feels like a winter series to me.
On the road, easy shots on the road.
Helps that part of the movie is.
Oh, drop the flag, get fucked, pussy! Yeah. I'll keep shooting, you do your thing. I'll keep shooting.
Good job, Parker.
Anyone MIV, single rank, crouching loads.
But, you know, things have actually cooled down for a minute. Wow, look at that. War of Right's a boring game. Wow. It definitely can be at times. But, you know, that's just the nature of it. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, it can make the epic moments like this even that better. Also, why is the mud road kind of reflective? Because of the rain. That's weird. That's something. A&V pushing up for CSA. 7th South Carolina, Zeeb. Sorry if I butchered that. Giving an analysis of the situation. The 6-7 Brigade. Rip Snow Cactus. Runs up on a flank. A&V is getting in there. They're going to get a wipe. 8th Connecticut on the side. Going to charge that out.
On the left, gentlemen, on the left.
Tickets even overall.
Charge these guys out left. Clear these guys.
Charge left, protect the flag, charge left.
Don't let them hit my booty.
And so A&V will hold there, but that was just a scouting party that, you know, they got a couple kills there. Can't blame them. They didn't bring their flag up, so if they die, they just spawn right back in the midst of their line. CSA starting to threaten the B point from numerous sides. We see A&V there a moment ago. First LAB's pushing up. First Maryland to counter. I don't think they realize it, though.
Contact up ahead.
Ooh, that offshore was
Press T, lads. Look, watch for friendlies. Press T.
Ah, yes. We can see friendly. That's why you can hit T. Like, I just hit T, and then you can see all their names. But when you hit T in game, you can only see the names of your friendlies. On top of this as well, from the northern side, TKO, 6th Arkansas, 20th Georgia, starting to threaten this front of the B point. But CSA is going to have to respond at some point. Union's got the clear advantage right now. I mean, Union's even keeping a group back at C, which is Midwest and 10th US. Again, not the most entertaining job at all, but it is a very important one at that. So I'm intrigued to see if these guys down here are going to make a push towards the B point or if they're going to go to C.
Fighting is going to be on the southeast side, so we'll be right in behind them.
Looks like they're going to head up to the B point. I mean, when you die, right, look at this. You can see on the mini-map there where your friendlies are at. But you can't communicate with them. You also don't know where the enemies are at. So it's a nice little tooltip to have, but these guys are going to push up behind the point. And a little bit of a draw for that charge. Union will hold then. CSA, it's the groups we saw there earlier sitting and shooting on the other side. Looks like they're now going to push up A&V going in on Union right. And Union got distracted a little bit by the CSA push on the opposite side. Looks like some more CSA, maybe from the C point push this way. But Union's starting to form back up to the wall.
Hey, Rebels. If only I had a bayonet, I could hit you.
I got you!
Don't down with a loaded rifle, shoot him in the face.
What you doing with that gun, boys? Got a license for that gun, sir. Got a license for that gun, sir. Got a license for that gun, sir.
That's 2 CSA flags right there. CSA has to get those out.
You have a license for that gun, sir. I don't think you got a license for that gun, sir. I don't think you got a license for that gun, sir. I don't think you got a license for that gun either. Do you have a license? I don't think you do. What you doing, boy?
You got a license for that sword, mate. I don't think you fucking do, mate.
Get the fuck away from me.
Good job on Diesel there to get the flag out. I don't know who got the other flag out for CSA, but Ninja there. That's huge. I mean, again, those flags down for 5 minutes. That's a huge kill to your attack. Because obviously you need them for the point, but they act as mobile respawns, and when you have a flag out for the fight, that's huge because, I mean, Union's had the flagpole lead for a good chunk of time now, and I mean, they're about up a fourth of a morale stage. So.
Alright, Envy, if you spawn in, just dig on the wall with 7th while we're waiting for the rest of the guys to get back. Digging on the wall.
We'll see what CSA's got to do. I mean, they're sending a group to C. It's a smart idea. Your pushes to B haven't worked. Might as well try C. Especially in case Union doesn't have a group back there. But there is a group back there.
Oh, man. All right. Hey, they have about 30
We're going to
people over at
see.
C
We're going to
so
see.
we can take
At
that.
C?
Yeah, they have about 30 or so.
Come on, boys.
But I mean, they got the rest of their team at B.
Gentlemen, 2 lines behind Jacket.
On the columns, go.
Gun
Two
point
lines
forward.
behind Jacket.
Savage does not care. He's going to take the fight to them. And why not? I mean, the B point hasn't worked. I mean, if the whole CSA team commits to a C push, Union either sees that and goes defend the point, or they just go to A. Right? It's simple following logic there. But, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of mentioned by Adam, I mean, the whole Union team is crunched down at the B point. Again, that's a lot of guys. Too many, some may say. The most. Wow. That's... You know, I halfway through said that, I'm like, this is a little cringe. And then I just kept saying stuff. But... I mean... Union has most of their team at B. That's just going to be really difficult for CSA to break through. And so, trying C could make sense. 6 Arkansas is going that way. Union splitting up, which might be a little risky. NYV is going to hit TKOs, hitting in the rear. NYV should win that. 6 Arkansas is hitting the point. Can Union hold?
On the right side, my nut is bigger on the right side. How about that?
Bigger than you on the right.
How about that?
Brace the fence,
brace it, brace it.
Dude, we can't kill each other. Just keep stabbing.
Hold on. They had no idea what bracing the fence meant, and we killed them almost to the man. Get ready. Just shoot them down. Just shoot them down.
Union gets a huge hold here. Oh, wait. 20th Georgia's here as well.
You can't hear me. Go crouch around. We're going to get picked over.
Just let them know, Phantom. Whoa, what's going on in Cloud's frontline reporter view? What the heck?
You guys have seriously got to be.
Keep the flag down. Keep that flag down.
But CSA will get the win. Beautiful collapse in charge from 6 Arkansas on 20th Georgia. Some TKO was involved as well. That's a huge win. Looks like Midwest and 10th US spawning in or with NYV is going to alert them of the situation at C. And they're going to start pushing on that. Meanwhile, at the B point, a little bit of charge. Union pushing out. 8th Connecticut in particular. But look at the tickets. Union up by 7/8 of a morale stage almost. And so that's a huge win for CSA at C. If CSA didn't win that, it could very well be over. I mean, Union, they could try to send the group to A to at least decap it, to harass it, but they've had a successful round where they don't really need to do that. I mean, CSA's had some guys holding over there as well. Hello, first LAB.
Devin, do we want to send us or CSA spotted southeast? CSA southeast.
We're regrouping right now, but we can go to C.
CSA southeast.
Okay.
Watch that right side.
Give independence to that bush.
Aim and rise.
On our right. Southwest.
Alongside
of the wall.
Devil check left. Devil check left.
We're getting charged. We're getting charged.
We should help them first before we push.
Let's go. On under.
So first Maryland going to be holding that spot. I mean, do you have NYV and more holding there? They're about to push in on C. Looks like you got a little charge happening down here between a couple groups. That's Midwest pushing back up from Maine, hitting 10th Tennessee. which Midwest is going to win. Union's going to hold the B point. If any of these Union guys leave, though, B is vulnerable. But here comes charge at C. Can CSA hold this?
Keep moving west. Back up off the fence. Back up off the fence.
Hey, it worked for you.
Fuck you! Here, come here, Mr. Officer! How's that pistol working for you, pal? How's that pistol? That's right. Suck on my jock!
Stay with me, keep moving, keep going.
You like it, you fool! You like it, you like it, you like it! Come here.
Keep going, 6. Keep going.
So,
Shoot that fucking flag, shoot that
good on Deming and Brass to at least try to protect that flag and get it out of there. Union are sending a group that way. 1st Maryland moving that way. That's a huge hold for CSA. They need that flag back, but B is a little vulnerable. Maybe not known to both sides, but if CSA were to all-team push, there is a window here. 8th Connecticut has to hold it strongly. Probably the largest Union group tonight per the cord sheet, and that's probably true. Still. 114th, 3rd Usher trying to do some side shots. And Union have one flag down over there. Man, CSA has a opportunity right now to triple cap. I mean, Union have a good amount of guys that have spawned main just because they got wiped. On this side, 1st Maryland's charging in. Can CSA hold that? CSA not realizing they're on this side.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come to Papa.
There we go.
There's more coming. Brace. More coming in. Get off the fence. Get off the fence. Get off the fence.
Tell you about Robert.
A couple steps off the fence, boys.
In the fence fire, lads. That's right. Fool.
I didn't mention it, but bayonets were live 6 minutes ago. Union looks like they're going to prevail on this point. Some CSA starting to charge at B, not a whole lot yet. 7th LA going in. They're getting shredded.
Must they rush to their death?
I mean, Union's got bucking ball, and that's going to happen. At least the one guy I looked at. There's a little more guys with bucking ball. Really good shots on their part. You should hit shots that close anyways. EIB's going in. Looks like some CSA trickling across on that side. Union do end up at least winning on C. CSA still have a flag. They're spawning in guys, but can Union hold this point?
Don't go too far. Just pop out, shoot.
They're pushing. Watch east.
First Maryland captured Charlie. There we go.
So CSA have a foothold. 7th LA for the most part here. Here comes 65th across as well. And A and V is flanking from the opposite side. CSA's got a little bit of a surrounding action. Can they break through in time? I mean, they have numbers. Union still, I mean, there looks like 1st Maryland. I assume that's them anyway, starting to push back to the B point. CSA's window of opportunity might be gone shortly. A and V's falling back. Union's holding fine on this side.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable.
Huzzah! Shoot that man. Yeah. Huzzah!
Get that guy.
Good job, left.
Keep popping up and taking shots at him.
So, I mean, especially if Union's got bucking ball on the B point, that's going to be real difficult for CSA to break. I the CSA have bucking ball. At least that guy doesn't. That guy doesn't. I assume they would take it if they had the option, but it looks like those guys don't. I mean, yeah, there looks like they don't have it. At least the guys near B. That's just going to be a difficult thing. Something to note, though, is the CSA who got charged out at C after holding the first time did keep their flag out. So they'll be able to contest the point. Still, Hold up. CSA lost the A point. When that happened? Question is, does CSA have a flag over here? They do.
Well done.
Looks like NYB got the decap for Union. That's huge.
Well done.
But CSA is going to be able to take it back. But, I mean, that's a huge decap because now Union's up by 2 flagpoles. Even if it's for, you know, 45, 50 seconds, any amount's going to matter.
Fucking run!
Where you going?
Hold, Maryland, hold! Maryland, back on Devil, back on Devil, boys! Up to the corner, up to the corner!
And so, Union does a little charge out on that side. They have a firm lockdown at B. CSA at C moving out, but they look outnumbered. And, I mean, wow. And so, looks like no one's down any flags. Again, that's a huge thing. You would think with the amount of charging we've had. I mean, we saw a fair amount of flags down last round, but it felt like a lot more flags were up than ever down at any point. And that's huge props to both sides. I mean, this round in particular, CSA has had, on average, probably not even the right word. I mean, at any given point, CSA's had more flags down than the Union side has, for the most part. And, I mean, you could tell by the scoreboard here, Union up by a morale stage. I mean, Union's played this round well. They've gone for the 2 points, where it's the most easily defendable. It's a very linear map. And the thing is that the two sides for this event play in a very similar way. Union has a lot less regiments on their side. They're a lot more blobbed up, and they move around in big blobs. CSA is much better fighting independently, very spread out. And these very linear maps are going to be heavily favorable towards Union. Now, that's not to say it's an easy win for Union by any means. CSA's put up a fight, that's for sure. But it's just those gameplay styles can sometimes come into effect. Which is, I mean, last round you could say definitely favored CSA a little bit. But doesn't matter in the end. So, the CSA threatening C have left. 6 Arkansas, TKO, and 20th Georgia starting to back out. Union either saw that or something, but they're starting to leave. At least some of them are. Maybe they're just going to leave anyways. Midwest being that group to push that way. But in the next few minutes here, CSA's got to win either B or C. They do not look poised to do either of those things. They are down to morale stage. 1 morale stage left for them before they hit their final stage of Last Stand. And honestly, this thing already looks like a bit of a wrap. Unless something crazy happens. But it's going to be real difficult for something crazy to happen when Union just has so much of their team in one spot. I mean, that's what you see with like the Boy Howdy campaign conquest rules when they only fight over 1 point until the 30-minute mark. Also see that in contention. 5th New Hampshire and 20th Georgia pushing up on NYV. NYV a little not together maybe. Let's CSA at least get a couple of kills here. Union's shifting this way. Here comes the rain. Hello. Man, this game's beautiful. NYB gets some reinforcements to show up, and that is a lot. And that's a huge wipe. That's a CSA down flag. There's another one down over there as well. This looks like it's over for CSA. Real good round from Union. I mean, Union skirmishers took the B point to start. Union was able to get her first, and they locked it down. And partially the same to the C point as well. CSA got a little bit of an edge there, though. A and V starting to push forward. Connecticut looking to stonewall them.
How do you miss that? Oh. Kevin, I avenged you.
Shoot him down the wall. Shoot him on the wall.
How do you miss these point blank shots? I won't see who you are. I guess that can happen sometimes.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Into them. Let's go. Let's go. Shoot them out. Shoot them out.
Come on, you Yankee scoundrels.
So CSA get a foothold, but that's a delaying action. Looks like that CSA flag was retrieved. Who's got it? Shrek the Soviet. I assume that says Soviet. Or Shrek the Soviet. Which that just sounds... Let me see if I can... Let me see if I can see this. The important things, of course. Oh well, okay, I can't find anything. Oh well. Not that it matters too much anyways. CSA getting formed up. Opposite side of the B point here. They're over halfway through. They're second to last stage of breaking. Union's up a morale stage and a half. And this will most likely be the last CSA push before they hit that final stage of last stand. And I mean... What a good fight this has been nonetheless. CSA's put up a good effort, but Union lockdown defense on these 2 points really got it to them.
Forever and more rights.
Mr. Nemo, you look a lot like a Yankee, sir.
He's not Nemo, he's Necmo.
Yeah, who are you talking to? Oh, you look like you're dead.
Hey, let's move that timeline up. We're close to getting last. We got to get pushing, guys. But we're gonna go into last stand.
He speaks facts.
1325.
1325, that's what I heard. So, this is the last hurrah for CSA. You know, you still got some Union over there, some CSA, which not a lot of them. Not a whole lot of guys in the main spawn area, so this is it. This is the Pickett's charge of our event tonight. Will CSA break through? Who knows? They will hit last stand, but that does not matter.
I love charging at last.
We're charging in.
Watch down the road, northwest, here they come.
I got their off.
Push them. Keep rushing them.
Get out of here, Al.
CSA hit last stand. Good hold from Union, at least immediately on the point. CSA are going to get held on the southern side. Northern side, there's still a little bit of CSA left. But they hit last stand, so if they die, they don't come back. CSA is going to have a good spawn wave, though. Yeah, it's a good amount left. Which they'll probably just hunker down at the A point. Flags don't really matter, at least from a Union perspective. Well, they still do, because you don't want to go down on flags, but... I mean, tonight, a really good bounce back for the Union side, especially with what happened over the past couple of weeks, especially last week. Real good bounce back for them. That first round, man, that's peak War of Rights right there. Maybe it can get better than that on a 500-man server. Who knows? But the devs should not post 500-man servers until we can consistently get 400-player servers going, which we can't sometimes even get 300-player consistent servers going. But that's just, it is what it is. It's a devs game, they can work on it what it is, and we're here to enjoy it one way or another. And I mean, would not be playing for the game, which you can argue if what I'm doing right now is playing the game. I technically don't think it's playing the game. I mean, the amount of hours I have in this game says otherwise, but you can say if it's playing or not, but I at least would not be on the game for as long as this if it wasn't a great game.
Actually, he's harmless. Run right.
Did...
Oh, dude, King, I'm sorry.
I just blew his friend up. Aw, poor soldier. Rip King. And third Usha. You will surely be missed until you spawn in about 30 seconds. So, CSA hunker down at the A point. The last stand at that point. Union starting to push out that way. There's a couple CSA guys hiding by the C point, an officer there. Let's go see who it is. You know, I didn't want to say it was EIB, but this is no surprise. Where's Tom, though? Gonna do the dip, potato chip. But, yeah, this real good 2 rounds tonight. Hopefully this event can continue to bring up to 400 pop. And this is true of all other events as well, not just this one. It just be a beautiful thing to see. Is this new? I have never noticed railroad tracks on the dirt. I mean, the railroad tracks are kind of in the dirt. What? It makes sense, but I've just never noticed it. Huh. That's weird. I mean, you play this game for so long, you never notice some stuff. Maybe that's just me. Uh-oh, looks like EIB was found. Rip. It was a good effort. But yeah, real good rounds. This was phenomenal.
Hot barrels.
Drop them, boys!
What is that flag doing?
Can we talk about our feelings?
Oh!
I think Canada was team killed. Rip. Oh, never mind. That wasn't Canada. That was the other guy. Who's the other guy? Warheart.
Oh, fuck. Hey, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. More than one.
He was almost just team killed a moment ago. Here comes Union. This is the moment. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Look at this fucking point. It's ours.
I challenge you to a duel.
Good duel.
Take off your bayonet. I challenge you to a duel. 1v1. One on the bridge. There's no one behind me right now.
Do you have a license for that gun? I don't think you do, buddy. Do you have a license for that gun? You missed your shot, pistol. You missed your shot, officer. I'm cutting up your men. Your men are...
Anyways, that's pretty much going to be our round tonight. Again, 2 phenomenal rounds. This round, Union got to the 2 points they needed, and they just locked it down the entire round, essentially. I obviously see changed points once, but Union with that buck and ball advantage. That's going to be really huge for them. Phenomenal rounds tonight. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord daily clips stuff linked in the description as well. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment of the video. Also in the pinned comment is the War of Rights yearly award nominations. Please fill that out if able. Anyways, appreciate you guys. This means the world to do this every weekend. Another successful weekend. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.